Hey, what's going on YouTube? rdapdan here. I'm gonna throw up another video. I had a few questions about basically what is a day like for me right now being out of federal prison and still living in the federal halfway house. Well, I can't show you anything of the federal halfway house because that could get me into trouble, but I can show you pretty much the rest of my day. We're gonna skip the bus ride because that's pretty boring. So here we are, we're standing outside right now. Basically, I can't go too far because I'm still being GPSed, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I'm outside of my office, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a little tour of the world and rdapdan's life. Don't forget to like my page, subscribe to my channel, and share this video. Check me out on Facebook, and check me out on Instagram. All the links are on my YouTube banner. All right, let's go. So, we're going down over here. This is the door to the building. And I have the option of either taking the elevator or the stairs, but today we're going to take the stairs because rdapdan likes to stay fit. So up the stairs we go. Alright, we're now on the third floor of my office building. Not my office building, the office building. And this is me. So this is my office. It's not huge. It's plenty big enough for me, so I enjoy it. This is where I do most of the shooting from. So most of you see me sitting right over here talking. This is my little desk. What do we have up here? We've got just my desktop over here, and this is where I do the actual editing. And that's part of what I do for my day job. Company I work for is nice enough to give me the time I need, being I'm done about 3 o'clock Eastern time. Being I'm in Washington, it gives me about 3 hours a day to work on my own stuff, so I'm very, very grateful for my employer, who I don't want to mention on here. So let me show you a little bit about what I got going on in the office. Over here is pretty much I randomly grab different Rdap stuff for different videos. So this is a lot of my Rdap stuff. This is stuff I actually got while I was in Rdap. As you guys have seen my coffee cup many a times on the videos. This was an Rdap calendar day planner that they give you in Rdap. Not every Rdap does that. The Rdap I was at spent some money on some decent things. We've got an Rdap folder, and that was the picture I kept in my Rdap folder to keep me moving through my days. That was there the whole time I was in prison. I haven't taken it out. That's my social security card. For those of you getting ready to go into Rdap, these are your Rdap journals that you're going to have to do. Each one of these. Every Rdap has the same journal. So you have your orientation, rational thinking, criminal lifestyles, living with others, lifestyle balances, recovery maintenance, and transition. Other things. Oh man, here's a good book. If you guys are looking to get your mind right, and you're looking to read a good book that's going to put you in the right spot where you need to be. Tony Robbins, Awaken the Giant Within. This was sent to me by a wonderful lady named Janice, who happens to be the mother of my best friend Matt, the magical magician Matt Lavore. You should look him up if you like some good entertainment. Some other Rdap stuff and just prison stuff in general. Rdap stuff. Where I was at, Coleman Low, they used a color system for different bracelets. Each bracelet represents a different phase that you're in. The first one is a wait phase. As you can see there, it says Rdap wait. That just means you're not in the program yet, but you might be living in the housing unit waiting to start. So while you're in there, they give you an Rdap wait bracelet, so the rest of the compound, other inmates, other staff members know you're in the Rdap program because you're held to a higher standard, so you kind of stick out like a sore thumb. So it's kind of like your tag you got to wear. Then when you start Rdap, you go into phase 1, you get that nice little green band right there. 90 days later, if all goes well and you're graduating and you're successfully moving up in the program, you get your phase 2, and then 90 days later, if everything's going good and you are making it and successfully doing what you need to do, you get your final in phase 3. That's the last band you're going to get as an Rdap member. And then once you complete the program and you've finished, you get this nice Rdap comp, which I still wear this one all the time just because I like the way it looks. In Rdap, you also had a name badge that you wear, and it's got, you know, the little string that goes with it there, and it says Rdap Coleman low on there. These are my flashcards that I made and kept. It's all information out of these books, and you have to do a lot of studying because you have to memorize all this stuff. It's part of Rdap. You know, there's a lot of questions, and man, if you guys are interested in that, I can go over that with you if you have some questions about the material. But I enjoyed it. And then you have my my prison ID. You have to keep that on you at all times. You use that in the chow hall. Anytime you get stopped by an officer, they might ask for your ID because you don't have like a band on or anything. That's pretty much the only form of ID other than that, but that's just for Rdap. That's for everybody in federal prison. Once oh yeah, here's my MP3 player. Those of you asked about MP3 players and music and stuff like that. This is your MP3 player, and I have a cover on it. I should have taken the cover off so you can actually see what it looks like. So that's what the MP3 player looks like. You can buy these same MP3 players online. They look a little bit nicer. These have special software on it, so they only work in prison. And when you get out of prison, you have to send it in and spend $25 if you want to be able to get your music off of it or anything like that. I didn't have much music on there, so it's more of a novelty item for me. So yeah, hooks up to the computer in the federal prison. You can download music on there. You pay like anywhere from like 20 to 30 cents for a song. That's my probation ID. I had to go get that in order to get my driver's license for Washington, which I still don't have yet. Still waiting on that. Just got that a couple days ago. And then that's my that's as good as my car. That's about as good as a car gets for me right now. It's a bus pass, 30-day bus pass. Yeah, so this is where I work. This is my office. This is my view. That's my tripod. So this is what I can see out my window, and it sure beats being in prison looking out a door. It's not the best view in the world, but it's not bad. You can zoom in on some people there. You know, I got a little view of downtown Spokane. So, got my whiteboard over here. These are just things to remind myself what to do. What do we got up there? May 3rd. Okay, we're doing that right now. Shoot a quick video of an average day. And then I go home this weekend, so my next day in here will be May 16th. I thought of making a YouTube trailer. Basically, that's just going to be for new people that come to my channel. Instead of them bouncing all over the place, they can just see a brief description, which isn't up yet. It will be up Monday or Tuesday. I'll put that up there for you guys. And it's just to kind of talk about what I do. What else? You guys want to see the rest of my office? I got a million coffee cups. You never know if you're going to have guests. That's my lunch for today. I don't know how good that is for me or not, but you know, it is what it is. My cool little coffee pot. It's my junk. It's my telephone. I got a junk drawer. That's all the stuff I try not to eat. It's kind of stuff they give you at the halfway house, so I take it with me and just stockpile it because you never know when you're gonna have one of those days where you're starving and you're broke. But yeah, guys. So this is a day of rdapdan. Might seem pretty boring to a lot of you, but for those of you that are getting out of federal prison and you're stuck in the halfway house, remember this video, because this is a million times better than being stuck in the halfway house. But in order not to be stuck in the halfway house, you got to do what you're supposed to do. You got to go out, you got to find a job, you got to stay out of trouble, stay away from the vending machines. And if you don't know what I mean by that, look up my video that says I went back to jail. Stay away from vending machines. Stay away from drugs, stay away from crime, do the right thing. Don't feel obligated to do something if somebody tells you to do it. Stand up for yourself, be assertive in your communication, and don't take no shit from nobody. That's rdapdan's tip of the day. Have a great one. Hey, subscribe, like, share, check me out on my other social media networks, Facebook, Instagram. Let's keep this community building. Somebody did send me a donation yesterday, and that was really awesome of you. He's getting ready to head off to federal prison. I believe his name is Thomas. If I'm wrong about that, I apologize. But thank you, Thomas, for the $50 donation. All that helps to promote these types of videos and to give me the time necessary to be able to do these type of videos. All right, guys, take it easy. Rdapdan. Peace, love, and happiness.